Hello guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Nestor and you're coming here because we're gonna be talking about a lot of Tesla and especially that guy over there, Tesla Model Y3. I just purchased this car 2 weeks ago, less than 100 miles and has been super amazing. Right now we are in a really clear weather today around 3 p.m. and 84, 85 degrees, super hot. But we are here for the Tesla. So overall, I'm super impressed about the car. I just get it out of the car wash. You're gonna see some kind of spots a little bit on the mirror, but I mean, overall, super really good experience. The front of the car really pops up over there, and then just the trim. You know, I really like the basic package. This is a Model 3 standard range, 272 on the APA for the range, 60 kilowatt hour battery. And like I told you, like I mentioned, you guys, like 272 for the APA. On these 2 weeks, honestly, the range has been around 220, 230 for a full charge. But I really like this combination about the basic white 18-inch wheels, aero caps, black, and that whole change that they decide to do, just changing all these trims that they used to be chrome, now they're black, like on the camera housing and all this trim over here that used to be chrome and now is black. I really like the feel and the look with the white and the arrow. Um, I was kind of hesitant to order on blue or maybe the silver metallic, but I always has been attracted to white cars and that combination, that package with the white and uh, black trims and the black aero caps works perfectly. You're gonna notice I just installed this morning these kind of mud flats. I'm gonna link those and other accessories um, in the description below. And then you guys notice that they're not coming from the factory, the mud flats. But I just installed these ones this morning. They're super easy to install. I'm gonna put those in the description box below, and I'm gonna do a separate video for accessories for the Model 3 and for the Model Y too. They're gonna kind of work. 80% of the accessories for the Model 3 are gonna work for the Model Y and vice versa. The look, uh, like behind, so the look that you're gonna have behind the car, I really like how it integrates and how you see this curvature that coming over here from the car on both sides. They look really good. Um, like I mentioned, you guys, the mud flats, they're really gonna make a difference, and especially here where I live. So I live in Utah, and the roads over here are super bad, especially like on highway, like on the I-15, I-215, and Monte View corridor, that kind of thing. You got a lot of rocks, a lot of nails. So the mud flats are gonna help a lot with that, but also since we're in Utah, we're gonna have winter season. So the mud flats, I'm really excited about the winter season, how they're gonna turn on, how they're gonna work. and that kind of thing. But overall, the car is really amazing. Drive, it's more than enough. Honestly, for a commute car, if you're commuting, it's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe 25 miles in a day. It's gonna be more than enough. Um, with the basic or the standard range. If you want to, if your commute is gonna be a little bit bigger, and probably your charging is not gonna be at home, so probably I would recommend go higher a little bit and go in the middle for the Model 3 and go with a long range. I go with the standard model because, like I told you, my commute is not that big. It's not that, intensive. Maybe in a day, depending if I have to do too many things, it's gonna be around, I don't know, probably 35, 40 miles, something like that, nothing that crazy there. But for my commute, it's more than enough. Um, but yeah, I mean, the whole glass roof thing, I really like the design. And that's one of the things that I like on Teslas, that even for the basic model, the basic trim, until the higher, at least for the Model 3, there's not that much of a difference. You're gonna have, the same paint, you're gonna have the different options for the paints, but you're gonna have the same screen, the same premium connectivity. You're gonna have basic autopilot in, all the models, and including the Y, X, S. You're still gonna have autopilot, basic. If you wanna upgrade, going to the enhanced autopilot, or maybe going with full self-driving isn't better right now. It's gonna be up to you. I don't think it's ready for it. There's no way to spend 6,000 for the enhanced autopilot or 15,000 for the full self-driving beta. Because at the end, that's not gonna link. It's not gonna be linked to your profile. It's gonna be linked to the car. So if you trade in the car or you decide to sell, you're gonna sell them with those features. So I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Until there's no more development for the full self driving, it's not worth it at all. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit in the inside. So you got two main outside storage areas. So you got the front, okay, and then you got the back of the trunk of the car. This front trunk is not automated, it's a manual. The back of the car or the trunk is automated. You can open it and close it. But for the front, it's gonna be like a manual thing. And I'm just gonna show you guys like the front and the back. So I already pop up the front. Like I told you guys, it's gonna be like a manual thing. It's not automated, so you're gonna go up and you're gonna have plenty of space to save things over here. The only thing that you're gonna be having on the front is just gonna be your storage part. I just got a really rugged cable and I got my mobile connector. And the only other thing that you're gonna be doing is just like topping up um, your windshield fluid. There is a way, there's gonna be like an aftermarket thing that you can put and you can make, um, the front like an automated thing. But I don't know if that's something that I'm gonna be doing in the future. Well, yeah, I mean, you can store a lot of things over here. Maybe like a suitcase, backpack, something like that. I got these mats over here, and these mats, I'm gonna link it on the description box below. I just bought them on Amazon, and I mean they're really They really like fit all the compartments, like here on the back or in the trunk, inside the floor. They really fit really well. So I'm just gonna show you guys like the back of the front. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the back. I mean the trunk. To close these ones, you need to do like a two hands. Um, but yeah, I mean you need to do it with two hands. Don't do it with only one because it's not gonna pop up. So you need to do it with the two hands. Then we're gonna go like on the back of the car, and then it's gonna show you how much space do you have back there, and so on. So I already have opened the back of the trunk. So if you guys come inside, there's plenty of room over here to storage things. Like I told you, these carpets, these floor mats, it's a whole package that's gonna be front, trunk, under storage on the back here, and then you're gonna have your floor mats for your driver, passenger, and the back side of the car for your passengers. So they're gonna be on the inside the car. So as you can see, you got plenty of space over here to store things. You can lower your seats if you need to put something like, large. Probably I think a TV might fit over there, probably like a 45-inch, something like that. And then you're gonna have like a one cubby storage over here. I just got a cover right now, and I can be linking this under the box or the description box uh, below. But I mean, it's just like a rubber thing that you put inside, and then you have like this kind of lid that you can protect whatever you have inside, but also you can put or you can storage another thing on this part. So overall, that's how it's gonna be. Like I told you guys, this is gonna be like an automated thing. So you got this button over here, and it's gonna lower the trunk, and that's how it works. You got your charging port in here. You can tap it, open it, Tesla connection. Uh, and since 2 months ago, some major car manufacturers, they're gonna start like using the North America charge connection. That's the one that Tesla have, and we're gonna see how that turns out. It's not gonna be like a next day thing. It's gonna be, I think, for the planning it for 2025, at least with Ford and some major American brands for cars that have been saying or mentioned they're gonna be adapting the Tesla connector. Uh, but that translates to how we Tesla owners are gonna be affected by this transition. When you start seeing like Mach E, F-150 Lightning, any other car brands that are gonna be Tesla, how it's gonna be for us to charge. It's gonna be too crowded. They're gonna be expanding. We don't know. I can tell you by experience right now on the 2 weeks that I have been owning the car. So public charging is okay. I mean, you can find some free ones. Gonna be like with the J1772. But overall, like Tesla supercharging stations I think in the whole Salt Lake City Valley you have 4, and 3 of them they're gonna be in the downtown area, South Salt Lake City, and you have another one that's gonna be located on Draper, and that's kind of like the only one that serve a radius of, I don't know, 30 miles for the city. And there's a lot of Teslas over here on the valley. So I think Tesla need to take a look into what's going on here on Utah and especially on the valley. They need to expand their network because uh, during the day it's almost impossible not to be waiting for a stall to open so you can charge, and doesn't make any sense. You can go to the public charging, but I mean it's not gonna be almost near close with the speeds that you're gonna be charging. So definitely they need to take a look into what's going on, especially here. I mean, this is my market, and that's what I have been seeing so far. I don't know if they have any plans to do any upgrades or doing any new, uh, you know, supercharging stations, like nearby or coming to the east side of the valley. But yeah, I mean, that's something that they need to take a look into it. I'm gonna step in on the car, okay? You're gonna be seeing some accessories that I already have installed and already have been trying. Then, like I told you in another video, I'm gonna be linking or I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the accessories that I already have installed. So I'm gonna go inside and take a look. All right. So what really caught me the design for the doors. They were like super, flush. They're gonna help with the aerodynamic for the car. So I'm gonna go inside and let's gonna open and take a look in the interior. All right, so let's gonna go and step inside the car. It's really hot outside. So design for the handle, like I told you, I mentioned you guys, just the easiest way for me to do it is just put your thumb in the big part, and then with your other 4 fingers, you're gonna grab the handle. All right. So it's gonna pop inside the car. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna be, like I mentioned you guys, for 54 nor even 500 miles on the odometer for this. So, I went with the black interior. Nothing crazy. We got like the floor mats that I mentioned you guys. Again, I'm gonna put those in the description box below. That way you guys can take a look, and they really fit really really well. What I like them is that they don't have like any branding, so I mean you're not gonna be promoting anything like I showing you guys right now, but they really fit really well. um, and especially these ones are gonna be like an all season uh, floor mat, so for the winter I'm just excited to see how they're gonna behave. So like I told you, 15-inch screen over here. We got 2 wireless charging pads. I just got my Pixel 7 over there, and I just got the microphone that I'm using right now to record this. You got your central console over here. This is gonna be like an aftermarket charging hub. So this is something that I'm gonna be doing a review also. Uh, and then you got your storage, one of the storage cubbies over here, same. There's gonna be another accessories that I'm gonna be showing you guys, but you got this whole big space over here, and then you got this tray that you can just pull it out So this one, and in the center console, I also have another one. So I'm gonna bring those ones in the description box below too. These guys, super necessary that you guys purchase one of these ones, especially with these kind of tiny cans. I mean, this one right now is, they're kind of a little bit flimsy and that kind of thing, but they really help. Uh, for example, for you guys to avoid spills or anything like that, what you need to do is you can just remove this, just rinse it off, and then put it back on, and you're not gonna have to worry about any spills or anything like on the original area compartment. Uh, Wheel, standard wheel. I really like this design for the wheel. Feels really soft, but I don't know. At some point in the future, if I'm able to it, I'm gonna be testing anything, with the new design for the wheel with the jolt. So the jolt remove all these parts. It's gonna be like a Formula One steering wheel. Um, I don't know how easy or hard it's gonna be to drive with one of those ones, but I really like the interior for the car. You got this wood trim all around between the passenger front and driver side. I also got this accessory. It's gonna be like a windshield mount, and I got this for my iPhone. It's gonna be like a speaker one. All these accessories, I'm gonna be putting them in a video. That way, you guys can take a look and have a little bit more details how they work and how to install. Here, the pedals regularly they just come with regular rubber, but I got those on Amazon too. They're not that much expensive, but they give you that look of the long range and the performance. Plus, you got some grip, like those rubber things that are gonna help you not to be going around where your foot or something like that, and especially for the winter. Sorry, that you might be driving on boots or something like that. So you want to make sure to grab to half or be sure to having like a proper way to put your foot on the brake or in the accelerator. So coming back to the main driver, so you got some storage over here. I got like a little microfiber towel to clean the screen. I got since day one I got a screen protector on this one. It's gonna be one for a speaking, and it's a anti-glare and a matte configuration, so it really helps on the nights. Plus, you're not gonna have your screen with full smudges from your fingers and stuff. You can storage one bottle over here, and the same applies for the passenger front door. You're gonna have a little bit of storage, but also you're gonna be able to put a bottle of water, whatever drink you have or do you want. We got the glove box over here, and the glove box you open it, from your screen. You're gonna go to controls, and then over here you're gonna see your glove box. Just press, and it's gonna open. I got some paperwork in there, but you guys can notice that I have an SSD over there. I'm gonna be putting that one in the description box below too. So that SSD is gonna be like a 500 gigabytes, and so far I don't have or haven't been having any overheating or sentry mode not working or anything like that. All Teslas come from factory with 128 gigabytes USB, and that's gonna consume a lot of super quickly. We got main Passenger seat over here, you know, they're really plush, they're really comfortable. Um, the seatings on the front, you're gonna have a lot of cushions over here and over here. All the seatings, like for the passenger and the driver, plus the three seats on the back, they're heating, so you can use in the winter. You can use some heat too, for your passengers or for you if you're driving. Also, for the steering wheel is heated too. So this car is gonna work perfectly for the summer, for the winter, for me. Other than that, inside, so we got movable sunshades. Gonna be magnetized, so you can move like back over there. They can extend over here, which is always gonna be like a good one. And then you got your lights, but also you got your hazards over here. You're gonna have your mirror for the back, and also your mirrors for the sides. They're gonna be auto dim. So these ones and the side ones, they're gonna be auto dimming, which is really, really super nice for night. Overall super minimalistic, presentation for Tesla. For the 3, the white, and I think the S for the main models. Just like 2 buttons over here, and you got your, shift, and then your turn signals and windshield wipers. You got your window controls over here. You got your opening buttons for the doors. And there's gonna be a manual latch that you have over here for like a manual emergency opening for door, in case that you need to open the door, you don't have any power, or accident or something like that. You can have a manual um, latch that you can pull out. Okay. Also on the center, um, I would recommend a little bit more of cushion for the center console over here. I mean, it's gonna be comfortable, but probably in a long drive, you're gonna start feeling a little bit, tired. You're gonna be a little bit sore. I know the cells, like, something that you can put here like a cover, and they're gonna be a little bit more plush or something like that. But that's something that I can think maybe on the future, or just to try it like an accessory thing. Inside, I got like this same tray that I have for here. I got it for here. Also, you're gonna have a ton of storage in the bottom. Always, please make sure to have one of these guys in hand. Um, that way, you can always be checking your, PSI for your tires. I got some cables, pans, and stuff like that. You got your 12 volt, outside like cigarette thing, but it's gonna be like 12 volt accessory. So you can plug over there, probably like an air compressor for your tires, or anything that might need any of these type of connections, maybe like a radar detector or whatever you need for using this. Um, like on the back seat, I got some things right now. So this is the look for the back seat. I got these shades, and I can link them in the box description below. They fit really well. So these ones, you can put them into options. So you can have like the translucent thing, or you can put like the what's the name, like a cover. They're gonna be completely blacked out. Since I have a baby, I just decided to put the black I mean, the whole thing, you set it up for the back. That way the baby doesn't get that much of a heat. We got the car seat over there, but also I'm gonna be linking this accessory too. Has been really good for protection for, the seat. And with the other type of car seats, when the baby gets bigger and older, they're gonna be super useful for that part. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the back and step on the back and see how comfortable may be. All right, so we're gonna go in the back of the car. Okay, um, right now the position that I have for the seat is in the entry mode part. So I'm like 5'10", 5'11", and this is kind of like the comfortable position for the easy entry that I got set up. But definitely this is not comfortable for, the back. Maybe for some kids or something like that, they're gonna be comfortable. But at the end, I think the car on the back, it's really like simple per se. I got like a sunshade here for the front on these, you know, summer super high temperatures that we have over here. And then like for the center part, we got two USB-Cs. You got your air vents over here, and then you got space over here. So the third person that might be sitting over here, can have a little bit of leg room to put their foot and stuff. But overall, this is how you're gonna be on the back of the car. I got this one too, just to protect a little bit the baby. I don't have any tinting uh, like on the car right now, but that's something that I'm gonna be putting on the future too. And like I told you, I got a car seat, and then this guy, I think it's called like Avica, the brand or something like that, but has been super super useful. Then you got here your center, bar. You got two cup holders that you can put your cups over here for everybody who's gonna be like driving and stuff. Uh, so that's how it looks over here on the back. I really like the headroom. I mean, I'm like I told you guys, I'm 5'10", 5'11", and I mean, you still without the shade. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit, tight over here, but without it, you can have like an inch, inch and a half, maybe 2 inches um, about it. Same for controls over here. On each door, you're gonna have your window up and down, your opening door, and then you're gonna have your two, lights over here, like reading lights or something. But overall, that's how the car feels back here. And like I told you guys in the beginning, I really, really like the interior of the car. Super simple, nothing crazier. I was kind of afraid going with the white interior since I got a baby. Uh, Maybe for my next car, I'm thinking going with white, since with all the reviews and everything that I have been seeing so far, they mentioned that it's not that easy, really easy to maintain. But yeah, I mean, this is like my first impressions with the Tesla Model 3. I hope you guys like the video. This is kind of like my first video for the channel, and definitely we're gonna be seeing more content about the Tesla, supercharging, accessories, news, software updates, and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so thank you guys for watching the videos. Just hit the subscribe button so you guys can be notified when I drop new videos and stuff. And I will have to thank you guys since the beginning. Like I told you, my name is Nestor, and besides YouTube, I have like an Instagram uh, profile. It's gonna be EV_Nestor, and you guys are gonna be seeing the Instagram too in the description box below. But overall, this is gonna be my first impressions with a Moto 3. So I'm really excited. In the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, how the car behave, and if I have any new accessories. I'm gonna be making a video with the accessories that I have, and then I'm gonna be um, you know showing you guys a little bit of the other things that I may be getting for the car. But so far overall, I'm really happy and pleased with the car. So I will see you guys on the next one. Remember, please subscribe on the bottom, and thank you.